Hi there. Welcome to Burning Waters of the Moon Tarot. My name is Desiree. This is from a reading for Taurus. And I, for some reason, felt called to show you guys how I put the cards back into my deck. So when I put them in, I don't pick them up and just slide them down as they were drawn. I mix them back in. So that way it's easier for me not to pull the same exact cards because they won't be, stuck together. And the same with these, I will just slide them in this way. And yes, this does take a little bit longer, but I've never quite felt comfortable just picking them up and then just putting them all in there the way that they came out. So, all right, well, that's that. Let me go ahead and smudge the area. This is Palo Santo. It is a wood. I believe it grows in Mexico, and it's a very, very fragrant wood, and it's perfect for an all-purpose smudging, just to get the smoke in there and cleansed out, to clear the air. Also, it's good as just a little bit of a communicator, a slight little prayer. I actually keep a stick of this and a lighter in my car, and I will smudge myself sometimes while I'm driving or when I get out of a store. Sometimes I just feel the need to, I don't know, give myself a little refresher. It's like a mini shower. Okay, Virgo. So this series, I am using the Tattooed Tarot, which is this deck here. And I will show you the artwork on this. So it's more of a Marseille style deck, right? And the pips aren't fully illustrated like the Major Arcana and the court cards. So though it is a Marseille style deck, Marseille style, just FYI, that's the tarot before Pamela Smith and Mr. Waite got a hold of it. Actually, the Golden Dawn, they pretty much illustrated and assigned all these different meanings that we use now. The astrological associations with the cards, the deacons that are used for the minor arcana, and also too the Kabbalah. The Kabbalah is also associated with some cards as well. So I know it's a lot to take in. You don't have to use everything. And it's a lot to learn. So I started out with just the basic tarot meanings, and then I moved on to the astrology, and now I am learning Kabbalah. So, well, Kabbalah as it applies to the tarot. That wasn't a good split. Okay, so here we go, Virgo. Let's see. What do we have for you today, Virgo? Nine of Wands in reverse. The Devil. 10 of Coins. In reverse. Okay. So obviously what stands out for me is this Devil card here. There could possibly be some issues with self-control. Addictions maybe, perhaps not being able to take a look and see how you are contributing to a situation in your life or in a relationship. However, there's no cup representation here, and we just have fire and earth, and the Devil is a Capricorn card. Excuse me, my allergies are bothering me a little bit today. So let me grab a little sip of tea. Got some iced tea in there. I had my green tea for the day. So with the Nine of Wands in reverse, this is a card of completion, right? Since it's in reverse, it's not quite completed. So I feel like there is some kind of maybe project, maybe, I don't know, a disagreement. We'll have to pull some more cards to see exactly what this is. Ten of Coins, this is in reverse. It feels like you're having a hard time moving on from the Nine of Coins, getting to that next level. And it's plainly obvious that this Devil card here is stopping you from achieving that, right? You're putting perhaps pleasure over reality, pleasure over responsibility. So I'm going to use the Tarot of the Abyss to get some more information. My little ivy, for some reason, it just wants to curl and just go around all of this. And I tried moving it, but it just does not like that. So my mother gave me that ivy. Okay, not a good shuffle for that. Okay, let's... And while I'm shuffling these cards, I would like to say if this reading is not matching up with what's going on with you at the moment, Virgo, I urge you to take a look at your birth chart and see what your rising sign is, what your moon sign is. Those are great places to start. And then if you have a particular issue that you're facing, see what house that would pertain to, or what planet, and see what planet or house is in the sign, is in which sign the house or planet is in, and check out that reading. And you can also try Sidereal Astrology. The placements for that are a little different. They use 13 signs, and also they use the actual size of the constellations. So Virgo is a huge constellation, and a lot of people are who normally are, let's see what's in between Virgo. Virgo is Leo, so it's Leo, Virgo, and then what is after Virgo? I think it's Libra. So a lot of people in tropical astrology think that they're Virgos, but when they get to sidereal, they might be in Libra or Leo, since that constellation is so large. And Ophiuchus is, I think, the smallest one, and then Scorpio is pretty small as well. So I'm a Scorpio sun in tropical, but in sidereal, I'm a Libra sun. So let's see what we have for this Nine of Wands in reverse. We have Death in reverse, Nine of Wands in reverse again, and Three of Pentacles. Okay, so I see that you are feeling pretty defeated, right? You're tired. You're wanting to move up to that next level to get to the 10, but there is some resistance on your part. Death in reverse, this is a card to pay attention to. This is a Scorpio card. But it just means change. It's not an actual death. Well, I mean, I guess it could be, in a sense, thought of a type of death in which that there's going to be a change. So something is no longer going to be like this. It's going to be like this now. So we can think of that pass this as a death, right? And Nine of Wands in reverse showing up twice, that just shows just how tired you are, and just you're just stuck here, right? You're not moving up to this next level 10. And Three of Pentacles, either this has to do with an issue with a friend group, family, or a friend group or family can actually help you out of this. And so that's going to be something that you have to kind of figure out, is the group helping you or is it hindering you? Is it keeping you from doing what you need to do, or will they be able to help pull you out of this? And literally it looks, pull you out. Or are they keeping you from something, pulling you away from something, your sanity, something that you should be doing? So let's get a reading on the devil, Virgo. Got the Page of Wands, Page of Cups in reverse, and the Ten of Wands. So it really is interesting that we have the Nine of Wands in reverse, and then here the Ten of Wands in reverse. So I'm getting a feeling of going backwards, really, even though we moved up one, but it's like a negative. Your negative number gets higher. That just means you're going deeper into the hole. Page of Cups here. This is a sort of a novice when it comes to emotions. And Page of Wands. Perhaps you're just acting impulsively about something, and you're not really seeing how it's affecting you emotionally. And emotional turmoil is how we get stuck here in this devil card, right? And not facing our emotions. And which is why I think this is associated with Capricorn. Not only are they an earth card and, earthly pleasures and all of that, but Capricorns can be just so focused on results and just so focused on staying connected to the earth and all its earthly pleasures and what's real and what I can see is real and anything else is not real. They're not really connected to their emotions. And so I'm feeling that maybe it's time for you to take stock and look into your emotions and see if that's what's kind of keeping you stuck here. You've got lots of fire and you've got lots of like wanting to move and doing things, but I think it's just you're doing what you're doing is not helping, is not helping your situation. It's almost like you're burning the candle at two ends. And and I guess that's kind of a pun too. Excuse me, I am so sorry. My daughter had a major headache this morning and she didn't get to school till late. And I think it's definitely have to be allergies. She's sensitive to allergies, and I'm not so sensitive to allergies, but but I am feeling a little more sympathetic for her now. Oh, and two, when I took her to school, we stopped at Starbucks and I got her a drink, and when she was getting out of the car, she spilled it. Unfortunately, it got spilled in my car, but that's not what I was worried about. It's just that, she's been wanting this drink, and she finally got it and she spilled it. So I feel bad for her. Yeah, but she took it really well. She took it very well, and I'm proud of her. Okay, 10 of Coins in reverse. 4 of Pentacles, the Hanged One in reverse, and the Star in reverse. Wow. So I would like to point out, Virgo, that all of your major arcana in this reading are in reverse except for our devil friend here. Yes, so as it relates to this 10 of Coins here, this 4 of Pentacles is a card of sort of stinginess. Look, he's hanging on, literally just hanging on to all of his stuff, all of his his wealth. He is stepping on his coins. He's has one in between his legs and he's clutching this other one. He does not want anybody to even look at what he has. And perhaps that's where you're getting caught up, right? Perhaps you're stuck in thinking that you cannot share what you have, and if you're in that mindset, I think that that is going to keep you from actually experiencing this full 10 of coins in this position here. The Star in reverse and the Hanged One in reverse, two other major arcana. It looks like this card is upright, right? But we're viewing the Hanged One card as the Hanged One. So he's hanging upside down watching these two birds do what they're doing. So, I mean, one could say that these birds are fighting. Another could say that they're getting ready for their nest and they're about to land. Or they're taking flight. This one has some material for the nest, and so it's kind of, this card can be interpreted a lot of ways. But the Hanged One, the Hanged Man, is a card of it can be a card of sacrifice, but it's usually viewed as a card as to look at things in a different way. Try try looking at your situation in a different manner, not as this stingy guy here. And perhaps that's what this Devil card is trying to say here, that for you're hanging on to your earthly pleasures like they were your babies, and perhaps it's time to let go of that, Virgo. Perhaps it's time to let others enjoy what you have, or maybe just not care about hanging on to it, and it being okay that it's lost. I know, okay, I don't quite know, but there is a quote, um, and it's something, and I believe it's from Buddha or Lao Tzu, about being attached to things, right? And of course, a lot of the Asian teachings are of non-attachment, right? And when we become attached to things, we put all of our energy into keeping those things to ourselves. And when those things are gone, as most things do, most things go away, it brings us immense sadness, and we're unable to see what else we have around us. Excuse me. So with the Hanged One and the Star here, I'm thinking that you just have to find a new, I don't want to say a new attachment, but a new way of looking at things, because this current way that you're looking at things and the current way that you're seeing things is not serving you. And you don't want to be this miserly guy who I mean, he could possibly drown. I mean, what if a tsunami comes and, fills this area with water, and he's just steadily holding on to his coins? He's going to drown. So, so what I suggest, Virgo, is go, go deep inside, of course, and look at what it is that you need to change about the way that you are looking at things. It's got to be taking tremendous amount of energy to be stuck in this spot, and it's, I feel like it's wasted energy. I feel like you could be putting that energy into many other things. Turning this 10 of coins upside down, and this is a card of legacy, of happiness, of passing things down, home, family, just happiness. It's happiness here on this plane, and that's what this 10 of coins is about. And I think once you you change the way that you're looking at things, I believe that the happiness is just going to start coming to you. And slowly, you know, this 10 of coins is going to turn around for you. And as this 10 of coins slowly turns around, eventually, you know, this 9 of wands is not going to be, it's not going to be burdensome anymore. It's not going to be tiresome. So that's what I have for you, Virgo. If you're still here and you enjoyed my reading, please press the like button. I would appreciate it. And I hope to see you next video. Have a great day. Bye.